Have you ever looked up at the night sky and actually seen the Milky Way? Well, here in Central Oregon, you don't actually need a telescope to do that. You can go out to our dark sky reserves, which offer some of the clearest and most awe-inspiring stargazing that you will see in the entire Pacific Northwest. We're the high desert and we're actually even closer to those stars. So today I'm sharing where to go, what to bring, and how to make the most of your night under the stars here in Central Oregon. Welcome back to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Willis. Central Oregon is famous for mountains and rivers and trails. You know all of this. If you know anything about Central Oregon, it's all about the outdoor lifestyle. But one of its most underrated treasures is actually just the sky above us and appreciating it at night. Thanks to our high elevation, our dry air, clear skies, low light pollution, and low cloud cover, it creates an awesome opportunity to go check out some really cool dark sky destinations. And it's one of the best places in the country to see the night sky in its natural state without the city lights blocking its view. For a quick refresher, a dark sky reserve is actually an area that's protected by the International Dark Sky Association. And let me tell you, we've got all kinds of HOAs out here that also abide by this and make you use specific kinds of lights that don't, pollute the night sky with too much light. And these associations, they're committed to reducing light pollution in order to preserve the beauty of the night sky. So it's all here for all of us to appreciate if we want. So when you want to visit a dark sky reserve, you're seeing stars much like our ancestors did hundreds of years ago. So a few top stargazing spots here in Central Oregon, I'll tell you where to go. One of my favorite places, day or night, and this one especially provides a special place to go at night and at dusk, is Smith Rock State Park. Of course, you know this place because it's famous for rock climbing during the day, but it's also a really cool spot to hike up and stargaze at night. It's got some really great elevation to get you even closer to those stars. It's got dramatic cliffs that make for an unforgettable backdrop and just brings you to a beautiful, quiet place under the constellations. But for sure, don't forget your headlamp if you go there, because there are lots of places to trip and fall when you're getting up and down, maybe like Misery Ridge, for example. Another great spot to check out a night sky here in Central Oregon is the Newberry National Volcanic Monument. This is a massive volcanic landscape that's remote and quiet south of Bend, and it means minimal light pollution. And again, just an amazing place to go visit in general, but make it a day trip and bonus, stay there at night and explore the stars around the lava flows, right? Again, probably wear long pants, closed-toed shoes. You don't want to be tripping or falling on those volcanic rock features while you're there, but definitely take your time to stop and look up. Another really great place to experience the night sky would be east of Bend in the Badlands. So this is another dark sky area. You head east and the population is a lot less sparse. Light goes away and there's just wide open spaces that give you plenty of options to set up camp, lay back, and just watch a wide open sky without any cliffs or mountains or anything like that in your periphery to block the view. So this is a peaceful place surrounded by lots of juniper trees and sagebrush and probably a few critters as well. So some best practices and ways to be best prepared to go stargazing is number one, check the weather. Clear skies are obviously essential. If you've got clouds rolling in, it's no bueno. And of course, here in the high desert, temperatures fluctuate pretty dramatically from day to night. So just because it's 90 degrees during the day doesn't mean it's not going to be in the 50s at night. It is not uncommon. Something else you may want to bring along with you is a star map. If you haven't seen one of these before, Google it. They're pretty cool. Binoculars or a telescope if you have one. We recommend using red lights instead of white flashlights so your eyes adjust to the dark. That's kind of a cool pro tip. And yeah, most importantly, keep artificial light to a minimum. I know you're going to need those headlamps, especially if you're doing hiking on lava flows or up Missouri Ridge, but keep it to a minimum. That's why everybody's out there at that time. Turn off those phone screens and just let your eyes adjust to the night sky. Another thing is like you've got to time it right as well because you've got to let the sun go down proper, and it's got to be pretty dark. You know, it's got to be a few hours after sunset to really get the full dark experience. Obviously, Central Oregon is an incredible place to witness special celestial events. Think like meteor showers, like the Perseids in August, or different ones that happen throughout the year. So keep an eye out for those. Also for lunar or solar eclipses, planetary alignments. A quick look at some kind of astrology calendar will obviously give you an idea of the best nights to plan your trips and put on your calendar, and hopefully the weather cooperates. To make it even more special, get people involved, right? Like either bring friends or check out a local astronomy group or event. I know that the Sun River Nature Center and Observatory host public stargazing nights. And then it's amazing opportunity for just kids to see something that's special too. There's also a local astronomy club, and this is of course where you're going to learn the most, right? Where there's people nerding out on this and can share the information, and then there's someone to share their experience with too, right? So, one thing we always love to follow up with when we're talking about nature and conservation and just enjoying our beautiful Central Oregon area is leaving no trace and making that your practice. Of course, clean up after yourself, keep noise low, respect the wildlife, because part of the stargazing experience here has to do with the silence, serenity, and beauty. And even better than leaving no trace, leave things better than you found them. So here is the takeaway for today. We are a beautiful place to experience the outdoors, and nighttime is no different. Our dark sky reserves are some of the best places in the country to experience stars. And whether you're looking for a peaceful night in the forest or out on, the east of Bend high desert plains, you're looking for a challenging hike or just a really cool place south of Bend on those lava fields, you're going to find it here. And there's space and accessibility and opportunity for any size, shape, age in your family and friend unit. So if you enjoyed this guide, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. We are passionate about the Central Oregon lifestyle, and we put out really great content on real estate investing and Bend in Central Oregon and the best ways to enjoy it like a local. So let us know in the comments, where is your favorite spot to stargaze in Central Oregon? We'll see you on the next one.